What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We're back working on the truck again. We're going to be pretty consistently working on this thing now. As you know by now, I got the turbo kit and some big fuel coming for this thing. So, last video we took off the traction bars, and today I'm going to go over the Caltracs and just show you guys me putting them on there. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Alrighty, so this is the Caltracs system. I think it's pretty straightforward. You know, those go on the rear axle. These actually replace the rear, I don't know, like axle buckets, I'd call them, or like the U-bolt straps or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, so that replaces those. This is going to be the hardest part here, getting these aluminum bushings into the leaf spring, and then the bars themselves, and then each side the front mount. So that's this part right here is gonna be that bushing's gonna go in there, and then the leaf spring's gonna go underneath like that. Alright, so the reason I'm doing this, the traction bars, they serve their purpose for a long time. They're good for towing, and I had mentioned last video that I was having some squeaking issues in the rear end, and I think one of the big things was on the passenger side when I took that bar off, the one that I didn't really record, the bolt was a pain in the ass. Could not get it out. So I ended up having to like jack up the rear pinion angle to get the bolt out, and when I settled everything back down, I pushed it back up there, and it was like a ½ inch, 5/8 of an inch off the hole. So I think that might have been the squeaking issue. It was binding something up real weird. I really don't know how that happened. When I put the axle back in it after taking, what did I do? Oh, when I put the drop shackles on, when I put the axle back up there, everything lined back up how it should. So I don't know if just from it settling or what. But so we're gonna get these Caltracs put on. So first I'm gonna go ahead and get the truck jacked up, and we'll get these rear mounts put on, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm a little out of breath. I was just beating on that bushing. But what I just did isn't going to work for you, and I can guarantee that. So the reason that worked is this bushing. I don't know if you can tell. The bushing's brand new. So for the people who follow me, you know I just put the drop shackles in this truck, and I had to cut these bolts because the bolts were seized in that hole. So I put all new bushings in the leaf springs. So I just pounded that out. It ain't gonna work for you. So you're gonna have to probably drill the rubber out with a drill bit and then take an air hammer and like chisel it out. That's what I've had to do before. So yeah, that ain't gonna work for you. So we got that done. I'm gonna go do the other side real quick, and then I'm gonna put the bushing, the aluminum bushing in the other side, and then I'll come back over here and do this one, and I'll show you guys that. Alright, so I got these, the bushings pushed in there, and what I did, I just took a hammer and started them with a hammer, and then took my ball joint press and just pressed them the rest of the way in. So now, it's time for the, I don't know, I will call it the front bracket. I got the rollers up top here, and the way these are going to go is, so for this side of the truck, it's gonna sit in there like this. I'll show you once we get down there, and then take this pin, and this pin is what goes through it. And so yeah, so we just gotta grease that up real good, and we'll get those put on there, and then we'll get the axle put back up in place.
Riker, come here, buddy. Come here, Rike. The three-legged kitty. He has no leg.
So, just gonna take this. You know, obviously, the sticker goes on the outside, so that's kind of an easy way to know it. We just slip that over, and then usually this will be further back here, but I got it scooched forward. Put that through like that, and I got all this stuff greased up pretty good. And then put that there. And then we're going to slide that back up into place and put the bolt through. But I'm going to go do this to the other side. That way I can put the axle up at the same time.
And then push it in?
Yep. We got our brackets and everything. So they're threaded. All right, so these are still threaded all the way in, so the bars are as short as they can go. So what we're gonna do to preload these, we're gonna unthread it until it hits, which is, I'm gonna say it's like right there, and then they say to go another half a turn. So I'm just gonna look at this flat here, and I'm gonna count 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. So that's good. So I'm gonna lock these jam nuts down on the front and back, and then it is our preload is set. All right, so that's going to do it for the install. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, you're not going to be able to beat out those bushings like I did. I had just put those in. I might have 1,000 miles on it since I put those in. So, and I greased them real good, so they pushed right out. But other than that, went good. I'm real excited to see how these work compared to traction bars, like a straight like ladder style bar, because that's all I've ever had. So once we get the rest of the work done on the truck, hopefully winter's over-ish, I don't know, and there's maybe no snow on the ground, we'll take this thing out and I'll do like a review comparison video from traction bars to these Caltracs. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on the way out, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.